Father, I pray that you would speak to someone through this video in Jesus' name. Amen. Jesus' name, amen.
There's no mistaking love. There's no mistake.
Okay, so I got a new car maybe a month or two ago, but on my car before that, I pulled the handle to close the door, and when I pulled the handle, it broke or something. It was real loose. It was always a little loose, but when I pulled it, it just like completely broke, and it was like real loose. So I went to Walmart or wherever I went and got something called Gorilla Glue, and I put it in the handle. Like I pulled it because it was broken. I poured it back there and then put the handle back on, let it sit overnight. When I got in the car the next day, the handle was better, tighter, stronger than it was before it even broke. When I got the car, it had some kind of give to it, but after that, putting that special glue in it, it was actually better than before. And I feel like God said, and I feel like God told me, when you make your videos, I'm saying this to somebody, so put this in one of your videos, that I'm making you stronger than you were. And sometimes the process to making you stronger is to have a breaking in between where you are and where you're supposed to be. A lot of times there's a breaking, and God is saying, and we don't hear a lot about that on Christian television. You know, we don't hear a lot about that in Christian ministry. But that's what he does. You know, it's like cleaning up. You know, sometimes if you really want to clean a room, it actually gets dirtier before it gets clean. I mean, you can just put stuff neatly together, but if you really want to clean the room, you got to take everything from under the bed, everything out of the closet, and if somebody walked in while you were just starting to clean and taking everything out, it will look messier than it did before. And the same thing is true with this door handle. It had to actually break to get better. I wrote down these two scriptures that kind of support this idea. Job said, God bruises, but he heals. God bruises, but he heals. That's the part of Christianity that we don't hear a lot about. God knows what's best for us. You know, the Old Testament says, spoil the rod. No. Something about not using the rod will spoil the child. So discipline, though it doesn't feel good at the onset, is good over time. And this breaking that God does in us, he bruises, but he heals. So anyway, I don't want to get I don't want to get too far away from what I feel like God is saying. But God is saying to somebody, your difficulty, this difficulty that you're experiencing right now. So somebody's in it. This isn't something's coming down the road. You're in it. You're being broken right now. So if you're not experiencing brokenness, something tearing, discomfort right now, then this word is not for you. And you could be experiencing that, and this word still not be for you. But anyway, God is saying to somebody or to some people, this breaking I'm doing in you is for your good. Paul told the Corinthians, he said, this momentary light affliction is working for you a far greater weight of glory. You know, so you know, and sometimes like you break a bone in your arm and they have to re-break it to set it. You know, if you ever had a bone broke and it started to heal the wrong way, you go to a good doctor, they'll re-break it just to set it. So let God do whatever breaking he's doing, whatever discomfort, you're in his hands, you know. So what safer place to be? If I had to go through a brokenness, I would rather be going through it in his hands. So that's what he's saying. You're in his hands. He's doing a little bit of a breaking in you to make you better, to prepare you for your destiny, to prepare you for your future, to make you the man of God, the woman of God that you're destined to be, to accomplish what you're supposed to accomplish. So it's gonna be good. All right, bye.
there's no mistake.